Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I made this amazing chocolate pop cake in the air fryer. I will start with the glaze for this cake because it needs time to cool down. So I will show you what I need for this. 70 grams of sugar, granulated sugar, and 20 grams of cocoa powder, 375 milliliters of milk, and I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of rum extract. In a tiny pot, combine sugar, cocoa powder. I use this rubber spatula to mix them up. This way we're not gonna have clumps in the final glaze. I'm gonna pour now the milk, cold milk over. Give it a stir, and I'm gonna put this on the stove on low fire. I'm gonna cook it on low fire until it starts to boil, and after that between 5 and 7 minutes will start to thicken up, and when the mixture is gonna coat the spatula, then it's gonna be ready. So just a few more minutes. I took it off the stove, and see, covers really well the spatula. I'm gonna add a bit of rum extract and let this to cool down. When it's gonna cool down, it's gonna be even thicker. In the meantime, I'm gonna make the cake, and for this I need 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, 85 grams of sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using sunflower oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 15 grams of cocoa powder, 60 grams of flour, 10 grams of cornstarch, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. I will combine flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, and cornstarch in a small bowl. So all dry ingredients, and I'm gonna let this aside. Sugar is actually considered wet ingredient. This is why we do not mix it in here. Now in a bigger bowl, crack the eggs. I do not separate them for this cake. I will add a pinch of salt. This will bring out the sweetness of the cake, and I'm gonna use this hand mixer to mix really well the eggs with sugar. And sugar, as you can see, I add it gradually. Allow it to dissolve, and eggs will change color, will increase in volume, and they will start to feel thicker. I will add now oil. You can use sunflower oil or canola oil for this cake. I had sunflower, so this is what I'm using. So 3 tablespoons of this oil, and use again the mixer to combine everything, and it's gonna be even thicker when you add the oil. For more flavor, add vanilla extract and start adding dry ingredients. Try not to over mix. Make sure that you combine all the ingredients without over mixing. And 2 tablespoons of milk, and the final use of this mixer. Now pour the batter in the baking dish. I grease it with some butter. I preheated the air fryer at 170 Celsius for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna cover the dish with aluminum foil just because my air fryer has the burning an element on top, so I don't want the cake to develop a crust on top. I'm gonna bake it now for 25 minutes at 170 Celsius. I will take it out I will take the aluminum foil as well, and as you can see, it needs a bit more time to finish cooking, so I'm gonna remove the foil and give it 5 more minutes in the air fryer. Of course, you can bake this cake in the oven at 170 Celsius for about 25 minutes. With the handle of a spatula, I'm gonna poke the cake, as you can see, making holes all through the cake. I'm gonna pour the glaze that we previously made, and now it's cool, it's colder and thicker. Spread it really well over the cake and let this cool down, and you can serve it. It's a really yummy cake, simple to make. You can use to decorate some sprinkles or some chocolate chips, whatever you prefer, and I'm sure you and your family and friends will love it. Just make sure to let it cool down. It's gonna be a nice and moist, delicious cake. I added a few chocolate sprinkles on top of it, and my family really loved the cake. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm gonna see you here next time with another recipe. Until then, 5 reasons to smile. Bye.